65.2. What's wrong with my... Oh, jeez. I'm having technical problems over here. Shit. Jesus. Somebody help. Maybe the aliens will. Which is what this... That was a perfect segue. Are you guys going to do another jam?
Oh,
Before?
no.
Oh.
We can.
We talked about I had to have my hands on
Oh, wait, where are you going?
We can, man.
Hey, you can't just go jumping around everywhere.
Does this one have the headphones?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No.
No.
I'm cool over here.
You're good there. I just got to turn this.
Oh, okay. My bad, man. My bad. I'm not.
You need those, yeah.
I'm not familiar with the situation at all.
You're
Okay.
a rookie, man.
I am. This is my first time, so you know.
It's the first time for everything.
There we
Even blue
go.
walls.
My girlfriend has the same Buddha statue, though. So I mean.
Sweet. My favorite commodity is the or whatever you would call it, the Mayan calendar thing. There, my girlfriend got that for me for Christmas. The tapestry.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome. It is like kind of the trademark too.
I love it. Yeah.
It's got blue wall balls.
I just fucked everything.
I fucked everything up, man. These headphones don't even work. I just thought it would help.
Oh yeah, they do.
So- oh well.
They're not plugged in.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. You hear anything? Oh yeah.
It's a red cord.
No, nothing.
Yeah, I hear it now. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit tight.
A little bit tight. The cord.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me move over here, man. It's cool. I don't need the headphones. Let me.
Here, you got all this. Like, watch this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's all this.
All right, 65.2.2.
0.2.2, yeah. Retake.
Yes.
We had some
I hear
backdrop music there.
There we go. Yeah, thank you,
I was
Luke
playing-
Urick. Great backdrop music.
You might. Hey, can you turn that camera to the left? His to the left. To your. Yeah, stop right there.
All
Thank you.
right, there's a great blue light
That might
on
have
him.
been
He
good.
looks great. Yeah,
All right.
beautiful flowing hair.
All right, we're back now. Let's do it. All right. We might not need any more backdrop. Is that your new fidget?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
no, this is my
oh.
usual fidget. Like, if there's a guitar around, I just like kind of zone out of the conversation.
It might not work so well on this.
I feel him.
Yeah.
man.
If just because of the mic system and online, although it would be very, very soothing in just a normal setting, in a conversation.
It is. No, he
Like,
plays
it
the
is.
perfect guitar. He's not.
I
like,
liked it, but I was just worried that it was gonna mess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not,
feel
not
you.
that good of a technician guy here.
There are some guitars who annoy, and then there's him, and he plays the right mood with the right song. But anyway, that's not
Hey, thank you,
why
brother.
we're here. So
No, we're done with that. This is point 2. We're beyond the music.
Behind the music.
Where did the music come from?
Was it aliens?
Where? I just realized the other day what I think music is. It's like, or what I think it's like the sounds of the universe. Like the vibrations are there all the time in everything. Everything has a sound that we can't tune into that frequency. And that's what an instrument is it's magnifying that sound of the universe.
Yeah.
truly, yeah,
I-
that's truly what it is. It's a resonation.
I think it's like
Mm-hmm.
a different language too. Like when you're playing music, it's kind of like you're communicating with somebody. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like
who
learning
is it? But who is it?
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
called, it's
Yeah,
not called
true.
the universal language for nothing.
Yeah.
Music really is. The sound, the feeling. You could be from anywhere and know a D minor chord is gonna be sad.
And why?
Yeah.
Why? This is it's weird that like
Mhm.
you hear music and why is it like it makes you move? Like what the fuck? Like
Well,
it
that's-
just controls you somehow. It makes
Yeah.
your body want to go with it and like is it hypnotic? Something about it like. that I don't know anybody that can really control at one point or another that they would move to the music.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I
What
think
the hell
first
is
of
that?
all, it has to speak to you first. Not every song is gonna make everyone move.
Right.
But once it does, it means it speaks to you. It's what you feel, and that's it speaks to you way deeper down inside than anything could. I think.
Right. It's got a control of you, and maybe what it is the frequency of that sound and that vibration is what is it. Maybe it's coming in tune with the frequencies of your body, and they're the same.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah,
in tune
you know?
means, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're
Wow,
in tune with it.
you just elevate. Yeah, it's like a whole nother level, man.
That's
That's great. You know?
Right?
That is really great. Yeah, tune means a whole different thing than what I ever thought because of what you just said. That's amazing. In tune with your soul, not
Yeah,
just with the
something
note.
with it's like it has control of you. Your frequency somehow is in tune with that sound.
Yeah, but who created music? And I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
So like, well, no, it's not the aliens and it's not us. It's just the universe. It's the sounds of the universe being magnified,
No,
man.
yeah,
Seriously,
it's true. Yeah,
music would be music anywhere, and the frequencies or the tunes that we have would probably be the same anywhere as they are here. Maybe played in a different manner, but I think they would be recognizable as music.
I mean,
Yeah, but the radio signals, they're sending them out to the aliens.
Who is?
Radio signals.
Who's sending?
We
them?
are.
NASA.
Why?
NASA.
Yeah, why?
No, NASA is sending out radio
It's the only
signals.
language they understand, man.
Yeah.
Is music.
Why do you call him NASA? You called him NASA, and then you called him NASA.
It's a Trailer Park Boys reference.
Oh, okay.
So I
got it.
figured
I missed that one. Damn it!
I would apply to each field there.
That
People-
damn Sam Squanch.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I missed the NASA one. Dang it.
That was my fault. I should have started with NASA. But yeah, it's
All right. Well, but that doesn't mean there's aliens out there because they're sending them out there.
No, that's not true. No, just
Indeed, it
because you
does.
send something out, it doesn't mean there's aliens out there.
I testify.
You test. Oh! You gotta have a testimonial.
Yeah, John, because look. How many planets are in the universe?
In the universe, billions.
Yeah.
There's billions of stars, which means there's even more billions of planets. And if
How many universes is in this galaxy?
you're asking me, do you want a specific number? I
No,
mean,
wait,
Just
no.
a best guesstimate.
How many galaxies are in this universe?
Trillions.
It's
yes,
one universe.
that's what I'm saying. You know, it's unlimited. It's infinite. And if there's one planet that's close to a star that we see in all of the night sky, that's close enough to have the water, H2O, you know, that can support life.
Yeah. Prove my point.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your guys' best alien conspiracy?
With that number, I mean, there, the without a doubt, there has to be something else out there.
Oh yeah.
Like
Probability wise.
I mean, they say from what I've heard that like we could have lived the exact thing that we're doing right now could have happened a billion times over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Times on some other place a billion times.
Yeah.
You know, in a billion different places or something because it's so big.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's so many worlds that could have had to gone through this, and that's why I think that's weird that I got a new theory on alien life forms that just happened recently. I think that where we're heading is into a singularity with artificial intelligence. So if that continues to go that way, the artificial intelligence is going to overrule the humans. But who are the people visiting us? Are they better than this artificial intelligence, or are they artificial intelligence? I mean, they would have had to either overcome the artificial intelligence or be it. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll see it. I'm a big Marvel fan, and the new Age of Ultron movie kind of addresses that. What the artificial intelligence will do. So, are these aliens actually living, breathing beings, or are they robots?
Right. We don't know. They could be a part of both.
Mhm.
But what is a being, and what is a robot with artificial intelligence? Or is there a difference? Like, or is it like using the same amount of energy that a being would use if it was artificial intelligence? Is it all about
Exactly.
the energy that's being used?
I mean, I just want to know if it has a heart or if it has a computer chip. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, that's my main thing. If it has a heart, that means that it was able to evolve and overcome, anything that was technological. To be able to reach this planet, it would have to be very technologically advanced to reach this. If not, then it would have to be an AI that expanded exponentially, with what they could learn to be able to get here. So if it had something with a heart, then it would be way more. In my opinion, it'd be way more meaningful than it'd be something with a computer chip, because you'd
Right.
actually have to learn that, rather than be programmed. For
Right.
it.
But if it came here with a computer chip, what would it be doing here?
What would it be doing here? That's a great question, because it obviously would need oxygen or resources.
Like, it's coming here for resources, you think?
No, a computer chip wouldn't need resources. It would only be a living being. Something that would be controlled by a computer, not a chip or anything, but a computer or anything artificial intelligence. It would just be here to learn and to dominate, because they want to be the most controlling species, in the whole universe, galaxy. So we gotta worry about.
Right. I mean, I don't think that it's possible for anybody to take over the universe.
Mhm. Oh, I don't think it is
I think
either.
it's
too
almost
big.
impossible to take over a galaxy, no matter who
Definitely.
you are.
Thanos. No, I'm kidding. It's a Marvel
But-
reference.
But yeah, I don't know. What if it's like, like going back to the thing about how like what we're doing right now could have happened a million times over in a million different places or whatever.
Mhm.
Is that the case? I wonder if it's like, if that actually happened on a million different places, or is it right now happening in a million different ways, in a million different dimensions or something, as to like what
No,
the
yeah,
dimension, like another
that's
dimension.
true. Yeah,
What
I mean,
it's like a mirror, a parallel dimension.
it is. There are infinite universes, and I mean, we're just one of them. You can do anything you want, and all those decisions that you make on a daily basis splits off to a different universe or dimension. Not a universe, but a different dimension. Different decisions decide dimensions, is what I believe. Because every decision you make is a different path, so it would cause something different to happen than what you would decide otherwise. And that's why I think there are infinite dimensions, and this is just one of them.
You think there's a way of going into another one, or
Um,
viewing?
I don't know how to view another dimension. That's a really good question. I really don't know how to. I only am in this one tract and trying to make the best of it. But I think if you wanted to view another dimension, you would have to find some sort of portal to do so, and I don't know how to do that.
You think the portal is in nature?
I think it's mentally more than anything. I don't think it's nature. I think it's mentally. I
So
think everything is in the brain.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you get a natural fungus and eat it.
Yes. Oh my God. Dude? You totally. I had a really. I'm so glad you brought that up. I mean, because I went through a really crazy experience with eating something in nature, which kind of, I think, lifts a veil over your eyes and makes you see other things. Doesn't make you, but allows you to see other things that you wouldn't normally see on a daily basis. And I do truly believe that there's other dimensions. I did not ever travel to another dimension. I was lost in in the realm that you could travel to other dimensions. I never made it to another one. I don't know if you can, because I only did it once. But the realm I was in, it was something that I did shrooms once. They were called penis envy shrooms, and they did take me to a really crazy place that I've never seen before. I never want to see again.
Like the center of the. You don't want to see it again.
No,
It wasn't like the center of the universe.
might have been. I don't know. I don't know what it was, man. I think it was the line between life and death. Is what I saw. I don't know if it was alien or not, but I think it's what you see outside of what this Earth is.
Yeah, like, do you think so? What do you think? You like when you traveled out of body?
Yes, I think I traveled out of
And-
body, and I don't believe that. But what happened to me made me experience that. But it's not something that I can prove, so I'm not going to say it's real or not. But I experienced it, and that's something that's crazy. And I'm not one of those guys who'll say something is true or false. I'm just saying you have to experience it.
Well, that
It's-
might be the way that you're truly meant to be, and this
Yes,
world or this body is keeping you locked in. To it's
playing
keeping you
that.
locked into experiencing that and being able to live the life like you should. Something about this purgatory that we live in, maybe
yes,
like
purgatory.
that
Uh-huh.
we can't get out, and like and but that's a key
It
that
is
will
a
let
key.
you go and see.
But this key doesn't
What life-
last. It's a temporary key, and it's not something that will be released. I think until we die, and be able
Right.
to, the way I think about things is I've always learned the laws. Laws of whatever Newton, blah blah blah. But energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred.
Mm-hmm.
And when we die, this energy, which we have a shit ton of energy in our bodies, to be able to create this life force that we're experiencing right now. This energy, when we die, doesn't just die. It is transferred. No energy is just created or destroyed. It's transferred. And this energy,
It
where
will
does it
transfer,
go?
but it's not gonna. You're not gonna consciously transfer. It's just gonna be the energy that goes on. Do you think it would just end?
No.
Or do you think we'll have a conscious, and I mean, no matter what, you probably won't remember what's going on here. would you, in this
No, I
body?
don't think so.
So
no.
then it's just energy that goes on.
Yes,
that,
it's like a
has
cigarette
no
being
conscious.
burnt. Yeah. It's
And it goes into another life form and makes that life possible. But
I mean-
it has no memory of the previous life,
I would
which in
wa-
its turn is how would be reincarnation, maybe.
I would love to think that memory and reincarnation is intact and that we could become
That would be
something
pretty
that,
sweet,
that we're
right?
worthy of in a later life. Like, I'd love to become, this is kind of lame, but I'd love to become a dog, Dogs get loved so much, and
well-
they're just, You look at him.
No,
Luke
see-
is fucking dying over there
I was-
because I'm reading this up. Look at him.
I was talking to Chubbs about that last week, and I'm like, we were talking about something about reincarnation or somehow, and he was like, well, who would want to come back as like a beetle or something, a cockroach? And I'm like, I don't know. How do you know that their life is so bad?
Yeah, I
a
mean-
fly. He was like, oh, they only live like 24 hours or something like that. So, but it's their time is perceived differently, and that might not be so bad. You only have to wait 24 hours before you get to experience the next life. Right?
Yeah, that's not a bad view on it.
It might not
I
be
mean,
that bad. So
yeah.
you get to experience all these different lives. They might not be that bad. They're short. Like you see what it's like to be an ant.
But I think you earn what you experience in the next life. There's no other way to determine where you would go to.
So what is the
right?
top? You think humans are the
Yes.
last one? So
No. I don't think humans are the last ones.
So what? Or the top one? Like
on Earth, yes, but not in the universe. No, they're the best one. on Earth,
After
yes.
humans, we would go to another universe.
No, not to another Earth or a planet. No, we would go to a celestial being. We'd be a celestial being. One with the universe. It's like you're just.
I should read up on that because I've heard that term, but I don't really know what it means. But now I kind of understand.
A celestial being is a god that is not worshipped. It's one that is just among the universe. And it's one that does have a slight bit of control, but not one that controls everything like an actual deity. But,
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
but I mean, I don't know. I don't have any real answer, true or false, of what happens when you die.
Nobody
or why we're
does.
here. No one
We
does.
all have
No,
an
no.
opinion.
But we do have an opinion, and it's cool to talk about it. And I mean, I think that's much more than just heaven or hell. I do.
I think the more that people talk about it, the more that people understand it, and have a more the more opinions you have about something, the more of a conclusion you can make.
Exactly. I mean, heaven and hell aren't personal at all. They're either heaven is everything's white and golden, pearly gates and mansions and good stuff, or hell's fiery burning brimstone. It's not that. There's a gray area just in like our planet of Earth here. If Earth has a gray area, then you can't tell me that heaven and hell doesn't have one if it exists. So I mean, it's not just black and white through it all.
Right.
Nothing is.
Nothing is.
Nothing's black and white.
There's more than gray area in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
In that subject, there's a lot of color or something.
Well, I mean, I'll do one more question here. I think it'd be interesting to ask you if you've ever witnessed a UFO.
No.
No, you've never witnessed one.
I've seen some weird shit, but nothing that was just like that I thought couldn't be explained.
Did you watch the X-Files at all?
I did when I was younger.
Yeah, me
my
too.
girlfriend
I
is a
really
super X-Files fan.
I saw something about 2 years ago that, I mean, I've always wanted to believe, aka Mulder. But I saw something a couple years ago. I was out in the field with my dog. She was taking a shit, and I looked up in the sky, and I did see something that made me believe that there are ships out there, whether they're Earth or space related. But this thing zoomed across the sky with an orange reddish glow at a speed that no human is known to have witnessed before. It was far beyond anything. I'm not saying it was UFO. It might be Earth related. It might be military, but I mean, I've never seen anything go that quick before, and it's pretty crazy. That was it, though.
Did you have a natural diet that night?
No.
Okay.
But
So
I
there's
was not on any hallucinogens or
That's
anything
what I was
else.
asking. That's what I was-
No.
A natural diet.
No, just alcohol. That's all. Which I've never hallucinated on alcohol before.
Right,
I don't know
but
if you can.
it really that messes with your judgment.
It does,
You
but
can
it's
see tracers on alcohol that make stuff look more.
if I stood before a court, I would lose this argument. But I did see something pretty crazy for anything I've ever witnessed in my life that night. So I mean, I can't really argue it. I'm not gonna argue it. I saw something pretty crazy. It was pretty simple. I didn't elaborate on it. It was just something weird I saw in the night.
You don't think that? Do you think it would be like some top secret government like technology?
The way it sailed off, I don't believe it was going around the Earth. And with the light it had on it, I mean, it traversed from the west to the east in a matter of seconds. I mean, it was very quick, and it was a bright red light that I would not notice. It wasn't something that I saw at the corner of my eye. I watched it for about 12 seconds, and which is a very quick time for it to go from west to east. So,
What do you think that Roswell happened?
no, I mean,
You don't think that? I don't know, because my theory on that is that since that time, after supposedly that aliens crashed here, look at what happened with our technology.
No, I don't think that what they showed us from what Roswell happened. I think other things happened.
I mean, you think there were really aliens that crashed? It wasn't a weather balloon?
No,
Or
I
do you-
believe that there were aliens, but I don't believe that what was shown to the public was what they found. I think it was other things. I think it was I think you're right. I think we did find a lot of technology in that crash. I mean, based on how we evolved in the past, 75 years.
Yeah. And even shorter than that, the amount of and 50 years after that, it was amazingly we're on the internet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, who knows where it's gonna be from there?
We didn't have
I
a
mean,
computer, so now we're on the internet.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy to think about where we could have found our technology.
I mean,
whether
if
it was
something
manual-
happened, within the last century, we went from. Okay, not the last century we didn't have electricity, but man, a lot of within the last century we've flown. It's getting close to a century.
Well, it was.
Flying and all that.
I've heard that Eisenhower met up with aliens, and had a discussion with him. And there's the first Eisenhower's meeting with the extraterrestrials was the first that the White House has ever discovered, and that's why we've advanced since then.
I've never heard that one.
I mean, that's what I've heard. I'm not saying anything's true. No,
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying what I've heard. I don't know. I wasn't there, but it's fun to think about. And if that's true, then that's about the time that we started advancing.
Yeah, I mean we had I like the Kevlar, fabric that they had or whatever. Now we have bulletproof vests. I heard that technology came from there.
Yeah, I mean, I've never even worn a bulletproof vest. So I could
Me
imagine the
either.
kind of. I mean, it's beyond even what I could imagine in my simple mind to ever think that they brought crazier technology and that we're advancing on the internet. The wireless fidelity is a pretty crazy subject to bring up for someone who just invented a car 100 years ago or whatever it was. I think
Right.
1920 or whatever, the Ford. But I don't know what year it was.
The
but-
Model T,
Yeah.
it was before that, but it was 1900s. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is a long ways to go from what you think about everything before then, when it was just cave drawings and skinning buffalo. It's crazy to think of that went from cars to internet that quick.
Yeah, something happened.
Mhm.
Guidance or something was found or something guided people. So I just saw this thing on Facebook today. I didn't get a chance to read it, but it said something about the pyramids are coming alive.
I would like to see that. I would like to see
Yeah, I
that.
didn't get a chance to read it, but it was saying, they might be some energy,
Well,
their generators or power plants.
I mean, anyone who's studied the pyramids know that they all line up with the compass, and they're all part of, or big design.
Pretty weird.
It's not like the pyramids were random at all.
They're different though,
yeah.
but they're only because they're using what's in that native area. I
That's
think.
true.
I think that's
But
why
they
they're
also they found minerals and stuff in there that aren't native to that area. I mean, and they don't know how they were able to impact the sand because the Nile River was way far away from Egypt, where they built the pyramids.
different. Yeah.
I mean, they
Well, there's
think
pyramids everywhere though.
not of the size and the structure of the ones they built in Giza. Sorry, Giza.
Isn't there one bigger than Giza in Peru?
Well, it might be a Mexican type one. But
Yeah.
that's built with stone. instead
That's
of
what I'm
sand.
saying. With
Yeah.
what's local, they're different, but they're all probably meant to do the same thing for some reason.
Well, yeah, they're
What's
they're
w-
they're meant to be they're meant to be a monument to a god or a deity or ruler.
Yeah, it's just odd. I find that in that time, the age of how old they are, that all around the world they had similar structures of massive size.
Without being able to communicate.
Yeah,
Yes,
why you guys
that's-
doing
yes.
it and we're doing something the same
Yes.
thing, kind of
At
the
the same time?
yeah.
that
What's
is,
up with that?
Uh-huh. I mean,
That's a little alienish.
That's History Channel worthy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta sign off, man. I gotta get up for work in the morning.
All right. Yeah, I do too, man. We should just call this.
Well, let's
This
just
is
say
good.
that
Good
everything
run.
happened because of aliens,
Yeah.
and that's why we're here, and that's all you need to know.
I'm dropping the mic.
Hey,
See you guys next week.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
appreciate
Yeah.
it, man. It was a great time.